At this time, we are going to look at our mother continent, the African continent. We are going to look at some individuals who are being termed as billionaires. I hope you know some of them, but then we are going to look at the total number of billionaires in Africa as at this time. Okay, so this is our continent as Africa, and then look, let's start from this end. See, billionaires in Africa. You're coming to look at the rank, name, net worth, income source, and then country of the billionaires we have in Africa. You all have heard of Dangote of Nigeria. Yes, he is the wealthiest or the most wealthiest African, and he is on the #1 rank. His total net worth is around 13.9 billion. His income source is from cement, flour, and then sugar. These are the major sources of his income. And then he is from Nigeria. Okay. The second person is Johan Rupert. He is also having the net worth of around 11 billion. His income source is luxury goods. He is from South Africa. The #3 is Nicky Oppenheimer. He has around 8.7 billion. He is mostly into diamond. He is also from South Africa. Then the fourth person, or the fourth richest billionaire in Africa, is Nassif Sarouris. He is also having around 8.6 billion. He is into construction and investment. He is from Egypt. The fifth is Abu Samad Rabiu, 7 billion. Cement and then sugar, also from Nigeria. So these are the first 5 wealthiest Africans. The #6, or the person on the 6th rank, is Mike Adenuga. He is having around 6.7 billion. He is into telecom and then oil. So he is the owner of Globacom, if you've heard it before. He is also from Nigeria. Okay. The 7th is Isaac Rebrand, 5.1 billion, mostly into food and beverages. He is from Algeria. Then Nahud Sarouris, also having 3.4 billion. He's also into telecom and then media. He's from Egypt. Now we have the 9th richest African as Patrice Motsepe. He's having around 3.1 billion. He's mostly into mining activities. He's from South Africa. Then the 10th is Coach Becker. He is having around 2.7 billion. He is also into media and investment. He's from South Africa. So these are the first 10 billionaires in Africa and their net worth and their sources of income in their countries. Now let's move to the others. The 11th on the list is Strive Masiyiwa. He is around 2.7 billion. He's also into telecom and he is from Zimbabwe. The 12th person is Mohamed Mansour, 2.5 billion. His income sources are diversified. He's from Egypt. Then we have Aziz Akonoch. He's also having 2.2 billion. He's into petroleum and then other sources. That is the diversified being written here. He's from Morocco. Okay. Then the 14th is Michael Lee Brooks. He's having a net worth of 1.7 billion. He is into banking. He's also from South Africa. Then the 15th is Othman Bengilon. He's having 1.5 billion, banking and then insurance. Then he's from Morocco. Now let's look at the others. The 16th wealthiest African is Mohamed DJ. He's having 1.5 billion, diversified and then also into Texas and those things. He's from Tanzania. Now the 17th richest African is Yusuf Mansour. He is having 1.5 billion, diversified and then from Egypt. Then the 18th, that is the last billionaire in Africa, the last recognized billionaire in Africa, is Yassine Mansour. He is having 1.1 billion. His income source is diversified and he's from Egypt. So these are the 18 list of billionaires in Africa. Africa has got only 18 billionaires. Africa has got only 18 billionaires. Now, this is the image of Aliko Dangote from Nigeria, the wealthiest African. Okay, he has around 13.9 billion. So if you talk about wealth or business, this is the father of African wealth or father of African business. If you need any idea, it's good you consult him so that he can give you some stuffs. Let's go on. Now we are going to do some analysis with respect to the 18 list of billionaires in Africa. We are going to look at countries where billionaires are residing or native countries with billionaires in Africa. So the first country on our list is Nigeria. Nigeria has 3. You can see that I've written the number of billionaires in each country under them. Nigeria has 3 billionaires. South Africa has 5 billionaires. Egypt has 5 billionaires. Algeria has 1 billionaire. Morocco has 2 billionaires. Zimbabwe has 1, and then Tanzania has 1. Now I have compiled the sum of the net worth of billionaires per each country. So the 3 billionaires from Nigeria gives us 27.6 billion. The 5 billionaires from South Africa gives us 27.2 billion. The 5 billionaires from Egypt gives us 17.1 billion. And then Algeria has only 1 billionaire. That gives us 5.1 billion. Morocco has 2 billionaires. Their sum total gives us 3.7 billion. Then Zimbabwe, we are having 2.1 billion. Then Tanzania also we are having 1.1 billion. Let me remind you that all these pronunciations are in United States dollars. Now, when you combine all these billions across the 18 billionaires in Africa, that is the sum total of these 18 billionaires in Africa, it is 84.9 billion. That is the total or the worth or the net worth of the billionaires in Africa. When you sum them up, when you add them together, it is 84.9 billion. This one aspect of what I want us to look at. Now the other part is that Africa has a total country or countries of being 54. At times the list is 53, at times it's 54. Notwithstanding, we are going to go by the 54 countries in Africa. Now the total countries in Africa that have billionaires is 7. So we have a country list of around 54. Only 7 of them have billionaires citizens. Now total billionaires in Africa as at 2020 is 18. Okay, and then the total net worth of these 18 billionaires in Africa is 84.9 billion in United States dollars, US dollars. Okay, and then the current population of Africa is 1,401,217,558 as of May 2020 UN estimate. So this is the population of Africa as at within this year. And then around this number, only 18 of our citizens are billionaires. And then their total sum of billions is 84.9 billion US dollars. Okay. Now we have also come to look at, see, Africa is divided into sub-regions. And so we are going to look at the sub-regions and where we can locate some billionaires. And so these are the sub-regions. This column talks about them, and then the number of countries or the list of countries in each sub-region. And then the countries that billionaires live in. So when you talk of North Africa, we are looking at countries like Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, Sudan, and then Tanzania. We have 6 countries in North Africa. And then we have 3 billionaires from 3 countries in North Africa. That is Egypt, Morocco, and then Algeria. When you talk of West Africa is having a list of 16 countries. Are you surprised? No, don't be. Now, it is only Nigeria that we have billionaires in. West Africa has a list of 16 countries. Only Nigeria has billionaires. It means that the other 15 countries, they don't have billionaires citizens. We can talk of countries like Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Ghana. Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Nigeria, Saint Helena, Senegal, Sierra Leone, and Togo. All these countries, they don't have billionaires except Nigeria. I don't know, but there are other things that we need to look at. Now, when you talk of Central Africa or Middle Africa, we have 9 countries. Countries like Angola, Cameroon, Central African Republic, that is a CAR, and then you have Chad, Congo, Brazil, Democratic Republic of Congo, that's a DRC, and then Equatorial Guinea, in the EG, and then Gabon, Sao Tome and Principe. All these countries, we don't have any billionaire there. So these countries within the northern belt of Africa, there are no billionaires, or there is nothing like a billionaire even there. When you talk of East Africa, we have 19 countries. Only 2 of these 19 countries have billionaires. 19 countries, you can talk of Burundi, Comoros, Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritius, Mozambique, Rwanda, Seychelles, Somalia, South Sudan, Uganda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. All these are countries in East Africa, and then we only have billionaires in 2 of these countries, that is Zimbabwe and Tanzania. There is some link with respect to what we are looking at with this slide. Then we have the other last sub-region of Africa, that is South Africa. We have 5 countries: Botswana, Swaziland, Lesotho, Namibia, and South Africa. So it is only South Africa from the region or sub-region of South Africa that has billionaires in living as citizens. Good. So when we look at all these 54 countries, we have only 7 of them having billionaires as citizens. Okay, don't be surprised. It also has some relation to do with economic structure or economy. Okay, it's not good enough to breed or grow billionaires. That's one of the reasons why you are in Africa. It's very difficult for you to be a billionaire. You travel outside to Europe or the Americans, and it's easy for you to be a billionaire, provided you want to work towards that. Now, this is a map representing the sub-regions of Africa. We have North being represented by the yellow, and then West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, and then South Africa. So this is a map representing the sub-regions of Africa. Now, let's look at other aspect with respect to the billionaires in Africa. The youngest billionaire in Africa is Mohamed Gigi. He's from Tanzania. He is 46 years old. He's the youngest billionaire in Africa. Okay, so the oldest billionaire among the billionaires is Othman Benjeloun from Morocco. He is 89 years of age. So the youngest is 46, the oldest is 89. Then, if you look at the list or the thought that you shared, what is the most dominating source of income among the billionaires? That is one of the things that you have to look at. If you want to be a billionaire, at least you have to follow the billionaires in order to be like them. And so you have to look at their sources of income, then you can also try to channel yourself through their footpath. Then what will the other countries who have no billionaires as citizens do in order to promote their business-minded citizens to work towards being billionaires? Because if you are a country and you have a billionaire in your country, it's also an aspect of marketing. It attracts investors. People from outside think that your country is good for business, so when they come, they can have the environment to grow their business. Okay, so if you are an African country and you don't have a billionaire, then it means that you have to do some things right to what you are doing in order to grow your citizens to be wealthy. Good. Now, the last aspect of our thought for this discussion is how fast to become a billionaire if you want to. If you have the desire to be a billionaire, this is what I want you to understand. You've come across the thought that the youngest billionaire is Mohamed Gigi, who is 46 years old. So let's say, assuming we are going to look at just 1 billion, okay, this is what I'm putting here, 1 billion United States dollars. Then you want to divide it by 46, meaning that every year, this is what you have to get in order for you to be a billionaire at the age of 46 years. 1 billion divided by 46, we are going to get around 21,739,130.4 US dollars. This is the amount of net income that you have to get every year for you to get 1 billion US dollars at the end of 46 years old. If your income per year, your surplus income or your saved income or your invested income, unused income, the accumulated income per year, if it is not up to this amount, that means that you can get to 1 billion US dollars at the age of 46. When you divide this down, that is, if you divide this figure by 12, that means that you're also looking at the amount of income you have to get by the close of every month. That is why you see the 12 months there. So at the end of every month, you are expected to get around 1,811,594.2 US dollars. This should be your net income per month if you want to be a billionaire at the age of 46. If you have the desire to be a billionaire, then these are some of the things that you need to look at. You have to look at your income, how best you can improve your income, and then gradually you can go. Even the work you're doing, you can also have an impact on your income. Now, when you divide this amount by 30 days, you are looking at income per day, okay? Your income per day, you are going to get around 60,386. So this should be your minimum, or minimum net income per day if you want to be a billionaire at the age of 46. It's around 60,386.5 US dollars. If you are not living in the United States of America and you are living in other countries where you have to do conversion, then it means that your figure is going to be big, more than my head. So this is your income per day if you want to be a billionaire at the age of 46. When you come to the other side, we made mention of the oldest billionaire being around the age of 89. Now, if you follow the same explanation or calculation, you also come to understand that if you want to be a billionaire, your daily income, that is your daily net income, should be around $31,211 before you can be a billionaire at the age of 89. So if your income per day is not up to this amount, that means you can't be a billionaire at this age. Notwithstanding, there can be an accidental business adventure where you can get everything per just a day or a year or whatever. But if you are going systematically, you are going to depend on your current source of income, monthly paid income or salary or whatever you want to be a billionaire, or even the profit you are earning from your business. If you want to use that alone to be a billionaire, then these are the two figures that you need to look at. We are looking at your daily income with respect to your age. Okay, so this is a video explaining the 18 billionaires in Africa. Let me remind you again that Africa has only 18 billionaires. That is a list made by Forbes. Yes, so Africa has 18 recognized billionaires. And then these are some of the thoughts that you need to understand. Thank you for watching my videos, and do well to comment on my videos so that you can know where and how to improve upon our videos. Let's meet again.